Hello, my friends. Yes, Dr. Hafiz from QMU News Channel, News 35. I would like to highlight today very important information relating to the modern world and our country, India, especially in the field of business, in the field of education, in the field of politics, as well as the news which were given by our intelligent creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, 1444 years before in the soil of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's two cities, Makkah and Medina especially. That two cities where that had been worst, like especially Makkan society was the one of the worst society of 7th centuries first half, and that society had been the best society, especially Medina was to best. So that's the history. And as historic personality, Prophet Muhammad, he enlightened that time the people of deserts, and he made them most enlightened and good administrators and Allah-fearing, believing community who had knowledge of almost every human affairs, not only spiritual world, but the world of materialistic things. I mean, how to rule the world politically, and how to fight in the field of battlefield, and how to research in the field of education, and how to explore in new field that they learned. I mean, the 7th century is first of, it was the beginning of a new age. It was the age of pain. It was the age of writing, researching, and thinking, and it separated the age before 7th century first half. We can say that that age had been the age of swords. I mean, kings, they used to fight, especially to occupy the territories. But after Prophet Muhammad SAW, we know that during that era of Prophet Muhammad and after Prophet Muhammad, this time there's a importance of pain was given by our intelligent creator, as we discussed before in QMU News Channel. Today I would like to highlight another surah chapter, the cleaving ascender Al-Infitar. Surah Al-Infitar. This a small chapter, it's around 19 sentences are here. These 19 sentences are this indicating the study of future. I mean, futurology is still now yet to be researched, yet to be taught. So our, all leading universities of modern nations, they are professors, scholars, scientists are yet to think on these sentences, which already had been mentioned in the holy book, Quran. That's unchanged guidebook for the whole humanity. This holy book, it's not the holy book of only Muslims, but it was the guidance for the whole humanity, mankind. So let's see how the Quran, Holy Quran, is guiding, enlightening today's 21st centuries. We, like professors, we are learning from this holy book. So let's see here, our intelligent creator Allah highlighted the first sentence, that when the sky is cleft asunder. The sky, it is to be cleft asunder, it is to be separated. The balance, it will be lost. The balanced of nature of the sky world, that is to be lost. And second sentence, the stars are scattered. The star's position today, it is to be scattered. It will lose its position. How much astronomical knowledge was given 1444 years before. Today, still now 21st centuries, our professors, our scientists of NASA, our Indian scientists in ISRO and other European scientific technocratic research institute, still now they are not, they have failed to understand. Today, one very good news in relating to this, that the star will lose, and we know that the stars even dying. Stars also die. This is a very good picture here. Anand Bazar Patrika, it's published that the star is dying. The article is published in Bengali. So, this 2,600 light years far away from this our small planet Earth, and this star's name is Donut. It looks like donut, and James Webb Space Telescope, it had found this star. It's dying. See, it's now going to die. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, the stars are scattered. Almost all the stars will lose their position. So this is very important scientific information. It was given 1444 years before, but its importance today and tomorrow. Again, Allah said, the sea, the oceans, the water volumes overflow. The seas will be overflowing. And today we know very well that due to global warming, there's a danger ahead, the dangerous situation coming to the almost all the cities which had been developed in the, at the edge of the seas and rivers. Now floods, there are frequent of floods occurring in different countries. Even recently in Beijing, we found that Beijing, it's now the streets are being overflowed. Today, even it's published. So it's this information given 1444 years before. That time, the people of that time, even till today, this sentence isn't understood by the people of the past and the present time, but it will be more understood by the future people. So the sentence indicating to the future time, that is the importance of the Quran. So we have to do research, and especially our Muslim scholars, our non-Muslim scholars, scientists, they have to take this sentence very seriously, because it's a holy sentences sent by our Creator, intelligent Creator. So we have to think very seriously. Even Allah said here that everyone will know what He has sent ahead. People's activities will be shown in the day of final day of judgment. Good people, they are good people's good activities, and bad people's bad activities, that will be shown in the day of final day of judgment. So Allah said that whatever humans every time doing, that recorded. In this surah also, it's mentioned that the angels from the unseen point recording our activities, our talks. If we talk negatively, that's being recorded, and that will be taken, it will be taken for the judgment. Our activities, our actions day to day, in all the 24 hours, whatever we are doing, if it's good activity, if it's honestly done, that is also being recorded. If it is dishonestly done, that also recorded. And this is very important sentence, especially technocratic world, technocrats, artificial intelligence experts, they have to think and they have to take this sentence very seriously. Again, our intelligent Creator informed that this is embryology, especially, who created you and fashioned you and proportioned you. Our body, every organ, it's proportionately measured and fashioned. So we, humans, can look very nice, beautiful. So that's also very important, especially because we know that on the present earth, humans, Syrians, even Europeans, even our Afghanistani, Pakistani, even our Indian, many very beautiful many humans are their body structure, their length, and their facial expression, facial feature, so nice we can't, describe in sentences. That's why Allah said, I fashioned you, I proportioned you, and in whatever form He pleased. What Allah pleased, that way Allah created us. Although our black peoples of Africa, by India and other countries, but whatever our size or color, that doesn't matter to God. God wants to see only our honesty, our good activities, our good talks. He doesn't want to see the size and the colors and others, because every color, every size is accepted and is created by, given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That we should be pleased, we should be happy with our size, colors, and our facial structure. Again Allah said that, yet you deny the last judgment. I have given so many things, but you are not ready to accept the final day of judgment. It will bring you, a problem. Surely there are guardians watching over you. Matlab, it is certainty. Like CBI, CIA, this our KGB, all these intelligence forces of the world, Mossad, they watch over the criminal activities, even doubtful activities of the other nations. They are in disguised form. They are collecting the informations, and they supply to the government agencies so that they can take action. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informed this CBI-like, KGB-like, and FBI-like, Mossad-like intelligence group from unseen world. Angels CBI, angels intelligence group. That's created by Allah, so that our activities being recorded. This is very important information, and we have to think more seriously, because it's a question of our life hereafter. It's a question of heaven and hell matter. So we must take seriously our present humans, 7 billion plus. We must be aware of this sentence. Otherwise, Allah may give us punishment. He may take us in hells, and that will be great loss for our life. Just for temporary satisfaction, we cheat sometimes. We take a role of hypocrisy, and we gives the pains to the other communities. As we know now at present India, what's going on, that's not acceptable. What's happening in Haryana, what's happening in Manipur, what happened in Mumbai, Jaipur train, and so many states. These Adivashi people, Dalit people, Christian, Muslims are being endangered every day. They are losing their faith on the justice system, the government. So that's a very danger for India is ahead in future. So we have to take very seriously. Our governments, state government, central government must pay to attention and must understand this important sentence given by intelligent creator. It's not given by Muslim, it's not given by Prophet Muhammad, but given by our creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our Parameshwar, our God, our supreme creator. So you have to take seriously. And many other sentences also here mentioned. Just I would like to mention one more, that ultimately in the day of final day of judgment, God is saying that no human being shall be of the least avail to any other human being. Human can't help human. As we know very well today, one political party even sometimes helping one criminal. It can't be possible in the day of final day of judgment. Political people sometimes, government agencies of one political parties, they help their even criminal friends, even corrupted persons. They are giving the shelter. And there's no CBI, no ED, no IB and agency working. Despite the independent nature of these agencies, even judgment bodies also sometimes fail to give the right judgment. So this may be happened on this earth, but after the death, humans must be raised, before the God. They are accountable of their activities. They are accountable of their thoughts. That's why my request is to all humans, all Indians, all the nationalities, all the tribal people, all the religious people, including Muslims, even who are hypocrite Muslim, who are Fasik Muslim, who are just taking double-minded role, they should be alert by this sentence. So today this Quran is, giving much more information in relating to the intelligence group, in relating to the embryology, in relating to the astronomy, in relating to the judgment. We should be aware. Now let's see today's many more information, and in all these newspapers, the Telegraph, the Indian Express, Times of India, Kalam, and this Anandabhajar Patrika, Sammarg, all these English, Hindi, Bengali newspaper published from Calcutta. I am being surprised. So many information today important. But let's see some of the selected information I have to give to you. I have to make your minds aware so that you can be also latest of the modern world. Because modern world, if we want to, understand this modern world, we must understand our intelligent creators' news, which are always latest, which would be latest till the last, end of the last time of this multiverse system, when the whole multiverse will be collapsed. Till that day, the information given in the Quran, that would be always latest, that would be always best, that would be always trustworthy, and that's the best and most effective information given our Creator. And the information whatever available in all these newspapers, that also important, because we are in this world, we have to run this world peacefully and progressively. So keeping in mind of this peace and progress, we have to understand the present world, what's going on, and what the rulers of the nations are doing, especially our Indian rulers, central government and state governments, what are they thinking, what are the initiative they are taking for the people's wholesome advancement, that we have to understand. So let's see first, political information, that Rahul's, his problem already we came to know that he was suspended from Parliament. But now Supreme Court informed that Rahul can go again in the Parliament, and it is great relief for Rahul. So just shortly, I've said here, about the political, what's going on. Another information here that in Bengal, this Murshidabad, one of the majority constituency, Muslim constituency, Mamata Banerjee, CM of Bengal, and she had given nowadays she is going to give the importance that how can we make university in Murshidabad in good way. Before one college handling especially some university level study, but now Khagrahat 50 bigger land was allotted for Murshidabad University campus development. So that's the good news. And let's see other information. What Parliament, this Gavishna, this is published in Anandabhajar Patrika, from New Delhi. This information giving that 50,000 crore rupees, to be given to the research agencies, especially 50,000 crore budget for 5 years for higher education, because our government realized that in higher education, research and technology, we are backward to the present postmodernist nations like America. In comparison to this country's research, our country is, getting behind. So let's be updated. So it's a good information, but sometimes some opposition parties also doubting because saffronization process is going on. RSS scholars trying to prove some myth as a fact. So we can discuss later on. Just I am giving you some superficial information in relating to this, because it needs a research. So let's see that calcium. We need calcium for our bones strength. So that's every day we should have a balanced diet, especially milk, paneer, butter. We should have a balanced diet. So calcium for bones strength we need. Now, Times of India. So Times of India already, this Rahul's matter I have highlighted. Again, let's see that from Gurgaon, Bengali peoples, they are escaping, they are fleeing. Because we know very well that recently at No, this Bajrang Dal, they once again, they attacked the Muslims, especially when they burnt masjid and some other business places. And so even local Bajrang Dal, this is published in Telegraph, local Bajrang Dal giving warning to the Bengali people that you just leave this place and go back to your area. So this information, it's very much problematic, because India is a federal country. Here everyone has right to leave every place. Kerala to Jammu Kashmir and Arunachal, Assam, Manipur, Tripura to Goa. Not a single organization can warn this lie. This is dangerous. Our central government and state government of Haryana and central government, our Prime Minister Modi ji should take very seriously, and opposition parties, 26 political parties opposition must take this statement seriously of Bajrang Dals. Another very bad news from Bihar. This information they published in Telegraph from Calcutta. It says that a thatched classroom of the government primary school in Bihar's Katihar district. Thatched school, primary school. And students are not a good number. Even midday meal also is not a standard. This report is published. So this is also bad news. And I don't understand that why villages, rural areas and slum dwellers area government schools don't take seriously. Why government school teachers are not taking seriously our rural Indian citizens seriously? Why we are not ready to make our rural students, slum dwellers students seriously? Maybe there might be a conspiracy. We intellectuals, with a good heart, with a positive mind, we must come forward to make our rural Indian villagers as well as slum dwellers in the cities students seriously, to make them highly educated and aware of the modern affairs. We intellectuals, we educationists must be united very soon. Another good information, 30-year-old hijabi biker, Bangalore, on Muslim, she is planning from Bangalore to Makkah next year with motor bicycle. Very good, courageous lady. it's her dream that she will go by bike, and she is the first lady in Bangalore from Karnataka. Noor is planning to go to Saudi Arab, by the motorcycle. So it's a good information. Our Muslim ladies are now getting courage and brave that by by motorbike, they are, she is planning to visit Makkah with my bike. So it's a good information. We need these courageous ladies, Muslim ladies in Muslim communities. And then let's see, tomato is still now 220, especially Maharashtra, some business persons of tomato, they have earned crores of rupees, and ginger price 400. This skyrocketed prices now are being skyrocketed. So it's a very big failure of the governments. Governments are not thinking about the general people. I just purchased tomato yesterday in Calcutta, 100 grams, 30 rupees. So some are 220 to 300 rupees. I know some agriculturists of Maharashtra especially, they are earning very high. Crores of rupees they have earned within 3 months. But millions and billion people of India, they are facing the problems to purchase tomato, and they are now losing their patience. Opposition parties, 26 political parties opposition, INDIA, should take seriously and should have a big rally, and government should be warned and immediately to feed people, general people, especially poor people. How can we give this facility at the cheap rate, tomato available to the general people? We should think. Another, Kashmir, around 4 years now going to be over without Article 370, because we know already the central NDA BJP government scrapped this Article 370, which was the extra facilities given to the Kashmiri people. But this Mehbooba Mufti and NC and PDP, they had been united. So let's see what's future of Kashmir. But what I have to say, that our Kashmiri brothers, they have to concentrate on business, education. They need global ranking university. They should develop their diplomatic power, and as well as they should develop global ranking business, especially saffron, carpets, apple juice factories, how it can be developed. So our Kashmiri and Jammu brothers, sisters, they should be united, and they should think of international ranking businesses as well as education centers. Now let's come to the business from Indian Express. It's a very important information now. I'm going to give especially one of the pharmacy company, Cipla. This Cipla company, going to give one share, 33.47% share to American-based company Blackstone. That's a very good information because today's competition is very high. So Cipla, Sir Yusuf Hamid, he is one of the Muslim business personalities of India, and he opened this business in 1935. From this 1935, Cipla company, pharmaceutical company, now is doing business. Now they are going to give share US-based company. It's a good news, and I hope that the giant business company, how this Cipla would become, and many big shareholders should participate, so that global ranking businesses can help, they can be powerful, especially Muslim business companies. They should be global level, and billions and trillions of dollars should be budget, and Muslims, especially unemployed educated persons of Muslim majority constituency, So our Yusuf Hamid Sahib is requested to give the employment to Muslim youth as well as our non-Muslim brothers sisters of poor communities, so that the business can help the poor's money to earn high. That should be the goal of our CIPLA as well as this Blackstone. That's the report, this from the Reuters as well as other also informative agencies, this report giving. Times, Economic Times magazine, it also reported this, and Reuters also. I mean, this information given. So, I mean, when informed CIPLA and CIPLA and Blackstone did not immediately respond to Reuters' request for comment. Reuters also wanted to know. So, these big informative news agencies, they are trying to get the more information from all these companies, CIPLA and Blackstone. So it's a good information, and maybe this deal, it may be that at the beginning stage, but it's going to take place. So this is good information. Once again, Mahindra & Mahindra profit jumps 98%. It's also good information. This Jio Airtel telecom business, I mean in India, it also very good growth, especially now today mobile users in rural area 519.14 I mean subscribers, millions, 550 crore above rural mobile users, as well as urban 653 million. So it's a very good information. Reliance Jio, Bharti Airtel and Vodafone Idea, they have the share in mobile world. In this mobile world, other many Muslims, Indian Muslim, our Muslim countries, Muslim business person should have a deal with our central government, so that this profitable business Muslims also can have share. And that's the hope. Indian Muslim also should come forward. How can we have share in this business? This is chip titan. At the age of 98, he revolutionized Taiwan chip industry. At the age of 54, he left US as engineer. He came back to Taiwan and he started a business chip. And today, I mean, he is 92, Mr. Chang, computer chip design. And ultimately, I mean, he had tremendously developed Taiwan's industry, microchip industry. And now $50 billion, $500 billion business, the companies. So this chip business, Muslims should come forward, Muslims should think. Even Apple business, Mr. CEO Tim Cook is telling that India has a tremendous growth possibilities there. So our Muslim brothers and sisters of India, as well as 57 Muslim nations or American Muslims, British Muslim, they should also think from business perspective to come this, I mean, mobile and chips business, even saffron business of Kashmir, all these Airtel business, mobile business, all these robot business, artificial intelligence business, we must come forward. We must make our people aware, especially my request to our imams of masjid, our maulana of madrasa. They should understand modern business world. That's the many information given in the Quran. Quran always encouraging to understand the world surrounding you. That is the spirit of Quran. That's why Quran is the latest unchanged revealed guidebook even today. So our Maulana, our madrasa teacher, our masjid imams must understand this present world from the perspective of the Quran, because Quran is enlightening us to understand our neighbors, our present world and to make a strategy how to manage, how to control, how to participate, how to take a share in the present world, and how to bring a peaceful and progressive world, and India and Muslim countries, Middle East and other African countries prosperous. And how can we help our poor billions, either Muslims or non-Muslim nations, Muslim permanent areas or non-Muslim areas? We should think very seriously. That's the demand. Mahindra, Mr. Mahindra ji, of chairman of Anand Mahindra Group's chairman, he's telling in some more paper, it's highlighted that India is now very soon going to defeat China. So it's a very good information from our business personality. Even Malda's mango in Bengal of India, that these general people are working just from the home to make mango sauce. But if we concentrate in Malda, Murshidabad, where mangoes, fruits are being cropped up in a larger scale, our sauce factory or juice factory in Malda or Murshidabad, then Muslims of Malda, Murshidabad, even our non-Muslim brothers, sisters, they can be benefited by the companies which can be developed. And in this regard, our Bengal government as well as central government should think, especially MP of these two areas, the MPs, they should think to develop the companies in Malda and Murshidabad, juice and sauce factory, even Amsakto, this sweet mango cake type factory should be developed, so that the people of this area should have a chance of high earning. And even research also, institutes also should be developed in Malda and Murshidabad. So that's the demand of the present time. This weapons business is very randomly increasing. That's a bad news. In Europe, this published in Kalam Patrika from Bengal, and it's highlighted that in the world, weapons demand is being increased day by day. That's not good news. We have to be serious. Even our Karnataka hair industry developed. So this is also, this hair industry, Muslim must understand this business. I hope that today a large, level information given in this channel, and our viewers, listeners, they have to understand slowly the business world as well as the latest information given our intelligent creator. That's all for today. Thank you.